Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing amazing. I'm Aura. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, I would like to thank you all so much for subscribing. Thank you so much because this supports this type of work enormously. And now to move on with today's subject, as I touch up on fear, I would like to also touch up on the concept of liberation and accepting. And please bear with me because I know that when it comes to the term and the concept of accepting, many people think that accepting means giving up, right? You accept the situation, that means that you just give up on it. But actually, when accepting the situation, accepting what is, means that you allow yourself to rise above it in order to access other possibilities and find new ways to change it, to move out of it. And so accepting comes hand in hand with understanding what is and acknowledging a current state, which is just temporary. So many times when we are in fear, we have the impression that this current state is never ending, that there's no way out. And that is because our body begins to tense, our nervous system is in overload, our brain is in overload, trying to figure things out, trying to find a way out. But the problem is that as long as you are tense, as long as you keep dwelling in that situation, and I know that this is something that is so natural, we are so conditioned to do this in today's society. This is not something that we used to do in the Paleolithic times. Back then, stress was hunting, getting hunted, getting attacked, but then returning back to a normal, everyday, calm state of being. Whereas in today's society, we are in a constant state of stress. And that is why whichever little thing that pops up into our head or into our field of consciousness and that we turn into fear, it is so hard to get out of because we are in a constant state of overdrive. And instead of accepting the situation, we are trying to run away from it. And not only are we trying to run away from that one situation, we're trying to run away from zillions of situations, our entire lifestyle, our entire body, probably even if you have health issues, if you have relationship issues, and suddenly it becomes an entire world, an entire existence that you're trying to get away from. And the only way out is accepting it. Accepting it means looking at your situation from a neutral, objective point of view. The best example that I like to give is imagine that the best friend that you have, the person that you know completely inside and out, that best friend, that person has the problems that you have. And what advice would you give them, knowing that they find themselves in the situation that you find yourself in, but now it's actually someone else having your problems exactly? What advice would you give them? That way you can distance yourself from the situation, no longer be emotionally involved in it, and perceive everything objectively. And when we do that, we automatically learn to accept what is, which means acknowledge what is and find ways out. And then, of course, the path of liberation, the path of integration happens through action, happens through a change of mind, a change of perspective, a change of feeling. And all these three changes together of action, of feeling, and of thinking are eventually going to change your situation and eventually with it, the entire world around you. Again, I hope that this makes sense. I am speaking from my personal experience and having followed and observed other people moving through their own changes and having guided them through the process, because each and every individual is absolutely unique, and one thing works for one person, but it might not work for the other. And this is why at its core, this is a highly personal, internal, and introspective type of work. And this is why therapy can help start triggering the changes to take place, but hypnotherapy helps you dig into your bank of memories in order to access the root of the issues that only you know are facing. And these might be issues that you have repressed so far within the background of your subconscious mind that even though they are running in this very moment, you have no idea why they're happening because you chose to forget once. And hypnotherapy helps you reacquaint yourself, with your entire essence, and thus begin to change your reality, your behavior, your health through self-knowledge, because nobody knows you better than you know yourself. Nobody has experienced life the way you have experienced it. Nobody feels the way you feel. And so many times we can't even express what it is that we're feeling clearly to others, and others get it anyway through their own filters. So eventually it's only you that can truly change, heal, and renew your situation. One more thing that I want to add, which I think is highly important to know, is that with your everyday conscious mind, when you are in a beta state of mind, in the beta brainwaves, you are running the programs. So in your awake, aware, conscious, everyday state of mind, you are running the programs. You can only reprogram and deprogram yourself when you enter the alpha, theta, epsilon, and gamma state of minds, brain states. Only in a state of relaxation can you begin to reprogram yourself. As you quiet down the everyday busy mind, you begin to access the rest of your being. You begin to access the other 90% of your being, which you normally do not access, which we have been taught to completely ignore, and which store the information of not only everything that has happened to us in this life, but also everything, which I've mentioned in the previous videos, that has happened to our parents, our grandparents, our entire lineage, and everything that we carry in our emotional and genetic backpack, or actually within ourselves, within our cells, within this very physical body. But we tend to forget that we live in a body which holds infinite information, allowing us to change everything that we know, and at the same time making us limitlessly powerful. And I know that many of you are shutting out at this point because you think it's all woo-woo, but nowadays we actually have tons of scientific proof of how people have healed themselves, how people have endured and overcome extreme situations. And actually, no scientific research knows the limits of the human being and its ability to change its reality and even its physicality, which sometimes is triggered by the simple will to experience more, to keep on living. And through that power of will, our body begins to change its physiological structure. Our cells respond to that will, to that demand to heal. The problem is, again, now I'm going to address the fear aspect of it, because I have had in my family people that were extremely healthy. They trained their entire life, but then they ended up dying of horrible illnesses. And the people around them always wonder, but why did this happen to them? Because they always ate healthy. They always cared for their bodies. And the problem here is that they did care for their bodies, but the idea that they had behind that was the fear of dying. So if you care for your body because you are in a constant fear that you are going to die, you are not going to make yourself healthy, because your cells, your body is not responding to the things that you're doing as much as it is responding to the way you feel about the things you're doing and the things that the feelings that drive your actions, your intention. That's why we're saying that the work that we're doing is based on intention, because it is your intention that programs your body. So again, if you train every day, if you eat very healthy in order not to die and not to get sick, if that is your intention, your fear that drives your actions, then you are not doing yourself a service. But if you train and eat healthy from the feeling that you are already healthy in the moment that you train, in the moment that you eat well, you are in a perfect condition and you are always in a perfect state of mind, then you will keep nurturing that and you will keep creating that. Whatever we concentrate on, we create, whether we want it or not. And I know that this is a huge responsibility to carry. I've been repeating this over and over again, but our feelings, our thoughts, our emotions create our reality. If you fear Friday the 13th, if you fear the black cat, and that crosses your way, right? And you say, oh my God, today I'm going to have a horrible day because it's Friday the 13th, because of the black cat, because of this, because of that. then you will only concentrate on the things that are bad in that day, and you will keep making them happen in order to prove to yourself that it is so. And this is how we are creator beings, and actually co-creator beings. We co-create our reality as the reality around us mirrors that which we feel, that which we think. And it is a co-creation because sometimes you can feel really good about that interview that you just had for a job, but it's just not happening because that job is not for you. And this is how the universe is co-creating together with you. Your reality is co-creating together with you. You are part of a symphony. So it's a bit of a 50-50. It's not a bit of a, it is a 50-50 arrangement between you as the creator of your being, your inner environment, and the outer environment that is mirroring you and also at the same time looking out for you. And I think that I gave this analogy before of the tree in the wind or the plant in the wind or in the storm. A tree, when a storm hits, or under any circumstances, whether the sun is shining, it's raining, whatever, it is always going to make sure that it is in its optimal form. It will never self-sabotage himself. And if storms are coming, if anything happens that can cause them harm and is causing them harm, then they move together with it while at the same time making sure that they are going to be in their optimal state during the time of this chaos ripping them apart. And no matter how broken they get, no matter how fragmented they get, they will always make sure that they keep on thriving. And most importantly, they bend with the storm. They move with the storm, because if they resist the storm, they are eventually going to break. Nature is our greatest teacher, and we are part of it. It's just that we keep putting ourselves outside of it, above it, things like this. And that's just not how the world works. Why are we doing experiments on animals to see if we survive? Because we are the same. We are nature. Okay, I think I spoke enough on these subjects. I hope that this makes sense. And today I would like to guide you into a relaxed state to access any type of fear that you have been dealing with over the past 24 hours, over the past week, in order to find out where it's coming from and what it is that you can do in order to change that state. So if you're ready, without any further ado, please make yourselves comfortable. Make sure that you are not doing anything other than concentrating on your breath and on your body for the next moments. You can either sit or lie down and just begin to relax. You can close your eyes and take a deep breath in, allowing the oxygen to come into your body all the way down to your belly. And exhale fully. Take another deep breath in, allowing for the life force energy to enter your body to nourish you. And exhale fully. And one more deep breath in, beginning to feel relaxed, fully letting go, allowing your body to become heavy. And exhale. And now I want you to visualize a beautiful light above your head, or just feel a beautiful light above your head. This light is your highest expression, your highest self. It is all that you are, all that you have ever been, and all that you will ever be. And I want you to consciously gather all aspects of you within this light, welcoming them back home. All aspects of you that you are conscious and unconscious of. Bring them into this light above your head. And just feel the warmth of this light. Feel it vibrate above your head. Feel its power, your true essence. And now I want you to breathe in this light through the top of your head, through your crown chakra, activating your crown chakra as your body receives the infinity of all that you are. And you feel that you become whole. As you feel a wave of relaxation washing over your entire body. Feel the light moving into your brain, dissolving all thought forms, old habits that are no longer needed, as they no longer serve you, creating space for new and joyous and creative ways of being, as well as creating new neural pathways. The light moves into your third eye, preparing you to receive your divine truth. The light continues down through your face, relaxing your cheekbones, your jaw, fully relaxed, down into your throat chakra, allowing you to freely and effortlessly express your highest truth. As the light continues down into your chest, your lungs, your heart, activating your heart chakra, as you feel the infinite love you hold for yourself and everything that you have ever known, everything that you will ever know. The light continues down into your organs, your digestive system, activating your solar plexus, activating your power center as you begin to remember and fully know who you are. Activating your sense of self, your intuition, and you stand in your free will. The light continues down just below your navel, activating your sacral, the life force energy, activating your passion, your creative force. As the light moves all the way down to your root chakra, awakening your entire body right now. Every single cell in your body becomes awake and aware of your true essence. As you feel safe and at home in your body and in this realm, here on Mother Earth. The light continues down through your hips, your legs, your knees, your calves, your shin bones, your ankles, all the little bones in your feet and joints being fully activated with the light of your highest expression and true essence. All the way down to your toes and your toenails. As the light continues to move down through your feet and through all of the layers of Mother Earth, all the way down to her core, as your energy combines with her energy there, and she fills you up with her unconditional love. As you remember that you are a fractal of her and she is a fractal of you. You are her heart, and her heart is you. You are a part of each other and an extension of each other. And now I want you to visualize her energy moving up from her heart through all the layers of her being, all the way up to your feet, all the way up through your legs and through your spine, fully activating you, activating your central nervous system, all the way up through the top of your head and down your arms, all the way down through your palms. And from your palms, I want you to now visualize how you are creating a beautiful sphere around you. This is your essence. This is your energy, your highest expression. And in this sphere that encompasses you fully, you are at home. You are fully you. You are safe. You are complete and whole within your aspect. Fully enveloped in all that you are. And in this moment, I want you to dive deep within your heart space and allow yourself to just be. Nothing else, nothing more, just be. And if any thoughts arise, allow them to just be as they are you and you are them. And it's okay to be. It's okay to think. It's okay to breathe and just breathe. And as you concentrate on your breath and the life force energy that is moving through your heart space, in this space, allow yourself to become a neutral observer. Allow yourself to be all and nothing. Allow yourself to be infinite potential. And infinite potential is just that. Just being. Just breathing. And from this space of being a neutral observer, of being unconditional love and unconditional acceptance, I want you without attachment to observe any emotions or beliefs that have caused any type of imbalance related to fear in the last 24 hours. Now I want you to observe any fearful emotions and beliefs that you have experienced and have caused imbalance over the past 7 days. Is there a repetitive pattern? I want you to identify the strongest fearful emotion or belief that has been causing you imbalance over the past 7 days. Identify it, look at it from this neutral state as a neutral observer. And as you identify it, we are going to go to the root of it. I want you to follow this belief, this emotion, this fear throughout your entire life. I want you to move backwards in time and see every single aspect of you that has felt this way, that has been there, that has experienced this, all the way to the time that you were in the womb, all the way to the time of your conception. Observe this fear. Observe this belief or emotion. And observe every single aspect of you that has felt this way. I want you to observe their posture, their behavior, how they're holding themselves, how they're presenting themselves to the world and to themselves. And as you now go all the way to the womb, I want you to ask yourself, is this your belief? Is this your fear? Is this your truth? Or does it belong to someone else? If so, who is it coming from? First thing that comes. Just first thing that comes. That's the right answer. And now I want you to ask yourself, how did this emotion serve you? Again, your subconscious mind keeps running certain behaviors because it considers that it serves you in a way. So, how did it serve you? And now I want you to return to all these aspects of you. And as you visualize all the aspects of you that are thrown off balance by the specific emotion from a detached and completely neutral perspective, I want to ask you, what advice do you have for them that would help them free themselves? First thing that comes. What can they do to no longer feel this emotion? And what is it that they need? What is the opposite of this emotion and belief? And now I want you to give yourself that. Infuse every single aspect of you that has ever felt this type of fear. Infuse it with what it needs in order to liberate itself so that you may liberate yourself. And begin to heal. Fully integrate that which you need. Visualize every single aspect of you glowing and changing within this new sense of being. And if you cannot visualize, just feel them change. Feel the change taking place as every aspect of you embodies this new way of being, new beliefs, new emotions. And as you look at them now, what do they look like? How do they feel like now? How do you perceive them? And now, liberated as they are, I want you to gather them all up and integrate them within your hearts. Just visualize yourself embracing all of these beautiful aspects of you within your heart space, welcoming them back home within your body, changed, rejuvenated, and liberated as they are. Changed, rejuvenated, and liberated as you are. Right here, right now, in this moment. And fully integrate this new way of being within your career, within your health, within your relationships with others and with yourself. Within that which you understand abundance to be in all its wonderful ways, forms, and aspects. Within your each and every move, within your each and every choice, within your life purpose, and that which you are here to do. Fully integrate this new way of being within each and every cell of your body. Every single cell of your body, feel it vibrate with this new rejuvenating and liberating way of being. And just breathe as you feel that a weight has been lifted off of you. And as you know, and not just know, but you truly believe it in your core, that from now on, you can live this new way right here, right now, in this body, in this time, in this place, in the infinite moment of now. The world needs you to live freely as your beautiful, magnificent, unique, and authentic self, fully integrated. And from now on, you live your highest truth. You live according to your needs. You offer yourself that which you know your physical body, your heart, and your soul truly need. And whenever you are ready, you may open your eyes as you breathe as your new self, as you see as your authentic self, and as you speak as your authentic self. Welcome back. And thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this helped. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this beautiful work, for allowing yourselves to peel away the layers that are not you, that are keeping you small, that are limiting your infinite, beautiful essence. Thank you for daring to be you. Thank you for having the courage to find out more about yourself and to heal, because it's not an easy journey. It takes a lot of courage. So thank you for being here. And again, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, as it helps spread out this type of work into the world. I bid you a most wonderful rest of your day and a magnificent moment of the infinite now. Thank you for being here and take care. Bye.